Welcome back to Wall here on One American News. Thanks so much for staying with us on this Wednesday. I'm Greta Wall. Well, this week, the Biden administration extended the federal eviction moratorium until the end of June. But concerns are being raised about how such a move puts small landlords at a disadvantage and may even infringe on their constitutional rights. For more on the allegations that the CDC is overstepping its authority, I want to bring in litigation counsel for the new Civil Liberties Alliance, Kruckenberg. Hi, Caleb. Thanks for joining us today.
Hi, thank you.
So to start off, explain the suit that your group has filed against the Health and Human Services Department in response to this moratorium.
Well, so the lawsuit's pretty simple because the CDC, as you might expect, doesn't really have the authority to decide housing policy nationwide. And what the CDC did is they've issued a moratorium for state courts. They issued an order saying that state courts cannot operate housing court and cannot process evictions when tenants don't pay rent. But the CDC doesn't have that authority. They don't have the statutory authority from Congress, and they don't have the constitutional authority to close the courthouse doors in every state. And that's exactly what they've done. So we filed a lawsuit back in September challenging this order. And unfortunately, as you said, it's been extended now well into 2021.
You mentioned that you filed that suit back in September. What's the current status of that lawsuit and what are the next steps forward?
So we have a lawsuit pending right now against the CDC in Atlanta. And we asked for a preliminary injunction to stop the order. Unfortunately, that was denied, and we are now litigating that issue in front of the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals. And basically what we're asking the court to do is step in, stop the unlawful order until the court can work through these complicated issues. Because really nothing like this has ever happened in our country's history. We've never had an agency like this try to stop state courts from operating.
What are the long-term concerns if the CDC's authority to impose such restrictions were to be upheld?
Well, the concern here is that if the CDC can do this, there's nothing the CDC can't do. They've basically said that as long as the CDC thinks some action will help protect the public against the coronavirus, they believe they can do it. They believe they can shut down courts. They believe they can force landlords to keep tenants that aren't paying rent. And essentially, they believe they can do anything.
If that authority is upheld, does your group have any plans to move forward with the further action?
Absolutely. This is a fight that we're going to take as far as we need to, because it's not just the eviction order. I mean, this is a very serious concern for my clients, for property owners across the country. But this really establishes a dangerous precedent. As I said, if the CDC can get away with this, we're going to see the CDC doing this, and we're going to see other agencies trying to act like this as well. And that's really what my organization was founded to stop.
All right, Kruckenberg, litigation counsel for the new Civil Liberties Alliance, joining us to discuss the constitutional concerns with the CDC's eviction moratorium. Thanks for coming on the show today.
Thank you.